We as a community came together through this organization called CCNet to figure out how to harness that innovation and use it to improve the quality of life for our citizens here and to reposition our community as a center for innovation. So CCNet was engaging the community around this topic of new technology and what do we do with it as a community. And it did that in the 90s, and then it kind of petered out around 98 or so when everybody knew how to use the internet. And so over the last year, there's a group of individuals who have been working on bringing back the CCNet model and having it focus on the subject of sustainability. And the similarities, we think, are that back in the 90s, the next big thing was the internet. What is it? What do we do with it? How do we use the innovation that's happening right here in our community to improve the quality of life for our citizens and reposition our community as a center for innovation? We see sustainability as kind of the same thing now. It's the next big thing. It offers a whole lot of opportunity for our community. We've got all of the expertise right here at the University of Illinois. You've heard so many amazing talks from people that are doing things in this community with sustainability. So Rebecca talked about evolving as a species. How about we evolve as a community? What do we got to do to be the next Portland or the next Austin? How can we harness the energy and the innovation of our citizens and find a way to improve our quality of life and reposition our community as a center for innovation? So we've got this thing called CCNet. We just had a big event on Monday night, which was kind of the official launch for the organization. What CCNet does is it provides a toolkit for convening discussions, and the discussions convene around specific topics. So we can talk about big things like water conservation and water management, or energy efficiency in the residential or commercial sectors. We've actually got a pilot group right now that is talking about how do we create new financial tools to pay for the capital expenditures that it takes to improve the energy efficiency of your building. So Krannert Center had the Students for Environmental Concerns. I work for One Main Development. The students aren't going to give One Main Development any money to upgrade our facilities, so where do we find it? How do we do it? And that's what some of our pilots are talking about right now. We've got a group that is starting to talk about local foods. We have a group that's talking about social justice and equality here in Champaign County. How do we use sustainability as a way to improve the quality of life for all of our citizens? People who have traditionally been left out of the conversation, how do we get them involved as well? So many of you, I know, were at the event on Monday and have seen these things. If you haven't seen these things, I brought some for you. There's a lot of events going on this week and next week with CCNet. We'll have a happy hour tomorrow night at V Picasso in downtown Urbana. You can come and chat, learn about what CCNet is doing. We don't really have a formal presentation or anything, and you're free to talk amongst yourselves at that event. Also next week we've got several other things. So if you haven't seen this and you don't have it, come up, I'll give you one. We also have a website. You can visit us at champaigncountynet.org. We're on Twitter and Facebook and all that fun stuff as well. So if you want any more printed materials, you can come talk to me. Thank you.